So today we are reviewing an unpopular car, a car that you don't get to see on the South African public road. A car that is often overlooked, but we're going to get into depth detail and try to convince you guys that don't overlook this vehicle. I personally also overlooked it because South African citizens are very narrow when it coming to cars. They need to be convinced, or the car needs to be popular to be the best in the market. As for Alfa, unfortunately that's not the case, but I feel like it has what we call good value for money. This is the 2022 Alfa Romeo Giulia, the 2-liter turbo-charged petroleum engine, the Veloce. The kilowatts of power is amazing on this vehicle. 206 kilowatts of power, 400 Newton meters of torque, and it's currently available selling for 730,000 rand. Brand new market listing on this vehicles are around about 1.1, 1.2 million rand. You can get this for 730,000 rand. This is what we call good value for money because it's something very comfortable to drive, quite fuel efficient if you drive it properly, and I think it's something that you don't get to see every day, and it's very easy on the eye. Let's see what the specs that this vehicle comes with, and if you will personally take it and make it or own it and pack it into your garage. Maybe we can do a bit of a test drive on it and just hear how the vehicle performs, how the vehicle sounds, because 206 kilowatts of power, 400 Newton meters of torque doesn't really come live. Those are powerful output figures on this beautiful luxury, or should I say beautiful Italian luxury sedan. Let's see what it has to offer. So let's be more focused on the front end of the vehicle. It doesn't look like any other vehicle. It has its own beautiful specific front end vehicle, whereby the headlight are just too bigger, or the headlight is bigger than the grille, of which is something very, 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 very unpopular in this type of cars. But it looks good, hey? And it still comes to daytime running lights there, comes to Alfa Romeo BI xenon lights, comes with your parking sensors, and I just love the beautiful small grille that this vehicle comes with. I'm seeing your front PDCs, and with this specific model that they are currently selling, it is your front VPS, or should I call it the front PPF. I think from the front view, with this beautiful blue color and obviously your beautiful panoramic sunroof and the beautiful black finishing onto the front grills, it makes the vehicle to look very elegant, very sporty, and very scary on the road. So vehicle is sitting on an 18-inch Alfa Romeo alloy wheels, or should I say 19-inch Alfa Romeo alloy wheels. I see a lot of stunt cars are using these alloy rims as a replica to fit into their Polos, because it shows how beautiful these replica rims, or should I say these beautiful rims are. That's why they made a replica of them. And the Veloce patching onto the side fender of the vehicle, obviously dressed in a beautiful black color. Comes with your full panoramic sunroof, and comes to one with your presidential tent there. And with this button, it will represent the vehicle comes to one with the keyless entry to access the vehicle. Now moving towards the back of the vehicle, that's where I think it's my favorite part, because that's where you will experience and see the sportiness of the Alfa Romeo Giulia, with the LED tail lights at the back, with the blacked out back spoiler there, and with the blacked out Giulia written, twin pipe exhaust system finished in a beautiful blacked out exhaust diffuser with your reflector lights and your parking distance control at the back. Vehicle doesn't sound that good when it's on stationary. We will see, or we will hear how it sounds when you're on the road. This is the boot space of the vehicle. This vehicle has huge amount of boot space, and with this specific one that we are currently selling, it is the Giulia Matte. Beautiful, huge space that you can use for your family trips, and unfortunately the vehicle doesn't have a spare wheel. Now let's head to the back of the vehicle. Vehicle is quite spacious, hey? Whereby you can have the glass access towards the rear passenger. But the one thing that is boring me is that you need to open it manually and close it manually. So, what else with the other competitors? It's all electric. But at least the rear passengers can have the sunlight enjoyment of from the glass top, or should I say the rooftop of the vehicle. This is my driving position. And as a lot of people know that I like to sit at the back, this vehicle has adequate amount of space whereby an adult like me can fit at the back with this driving position seat. So this is still a very classy, luxurious daily runner as well as a family vehicle. Now moving to the interior of the vehicle, the driver's side, the what can I say, the seat that everyone wants to see themselves into. Obviously full leather interior from the door panels, comes with your Alfa badge in there, and comes with this huge amount of huge pedal shifters that makes you engage with the vehicle. You'll even think that you're driving a Ferrari, because we all know that Alfa is made out of Ferrari here. Hey, comes the push to start button there, and I just love the one. The infotainment system that is also touchscreen, that I think it's accessed, it's sitting perfectly accessible, and obviously I can also control my climax control while using the infotainment system. I just love the Italian badging there on the center console that represent that this vehicle is an Italian. Should you forget to remember that due to the performance onto the vehicle. Electronic handbrake there, and yeah, comes with your full leather interior as well as your Alfa Romeo badging, full panoramic sunroof, and it comes with your wireless charging and your sockets, type C, USB cable, and your aux cable connectivity. So right now we are about to test drive the Alfa Romeo. First time driving it, and I just want to feel how is it. What a nice drive. What a beautiful pickup that this vehicle has, eh? I think I'm on D. I need to find out what D, what N, and what A means. But right now I'm driving it on a comfortable mode. But this is a very, very, very beautiful car. It's a car that I think it will be worth in your back. Quite quick though, and yeah, we're gonna also have a chance to use the pedal shifters and hear how it performs with the pedal shifts. The driving quality is out of this world. Beautiful car, and I think that a lot of people will enjoy this particular vehicle. I think we as South Africans, we should stop overlooking this type of cars, because these are the type of cars that has great value for money than other competitors. The Alfa Romeo Giulia, now quite quick. I was just switching it up with manual. Quite quick. Doesn't sound that loud, but it's quite quick. So yeah, if you're looking for an Alfa Romeo Giulia, the 2-liter turbo, please kindly let us know, because the vehicle is available for sale. Sounds nice though. Woo! What? Alfa Romeo, can you be this good? Gotta be kidding me. The robots now. Let's see the takeoff. Woo! Before we get arrested. This is such a quick car, guys. 2022 model, only 59,000 kilometers on the clock, selling for 730,000 rand. Guys, I can guarantee you this is worth your buck. Now available for sale. After going to a test drive onto this beautiful beastly 2022 Alfa Romeo Giulia Veloce, I can say that this is the vehicle that we mustn't outlook, because it fits to its performance, it fits to your daily lifestyle, and it's the car that you can use to go to your meetings, to your family prize, or to your family vacation. Now available for sale. Get in contact with me. 2022 Alfa Romeo Giulia 2-liter turbo Veloce, 26 kilowatts of power, 400 newton meters of torque, selling for 730,000 rand. Please keep on liking, subscribing. We've got a lot of cars that we're going to do POVs. We've got a lot of cars, underground, undercover cars that you guys don't know. As for now, I don't know if I can take it for a drive again, but there's one beautiful vehicle to look at and one masterpiece to ride in. I'm your guy Karamo Kaslik, and until next time, please keep it tuned in. Thank you.